When the moment came, I didn't hesitate.
And look at you. The deed split your spirit to the bone. You were unbalanced, bested by a girl who had never held a lightsaber. You failed!
I'm Enigma and I'm a qualified body language analyst and private investigator. And today I'm going to be reacting to this iconic scene from Star Wars: The Last Jedi, where Kylo smashes his helmet in a fit of rage, after losing the fight with Rey on Starkiller Base. So, let's take a look.
Tied on a string indeed, General Hux. Well done. The Resistance will soon be in our grasp.
Thank you, Supreme Leader.
You wonder why I keep a rabbit cur in such a place of power.
So as Kylo walks past, he briefly looks towards General Hux. Hux recognizes this and responds with a deliberate smile, which is a controlled non-verbal display controlled by the prefrontal cortex, intended to convey dominance and psychological victory. The smile is not a spontaneous emotional expression, but a calculated social signal. He's just gained favor with the Supreme Leader, and uses it to provoke Kylo.
A cur's weakness, properly manipulated, can be a sharp tool. How's your wound?
It's nothing.
The mighty Kylo Ren. When I found you, I saw what all masters live to see. Raw, untamed power.
So it's extremely subtle, but we can actually see Kylo experience the Globus response here, caused by increased muscle tension in the throat. He's afraid of Snoke's judgment, and his amygdala detects the social threat, activating his defense mechanism, increasing tension in his laryngeal muscles. He knows that Snoke is aware that he lost the duel, and is afraid of how he might react. And Snoke then expresses a smile, while letting out a grunt of acknowledgement. His brain recognizes that Kylo is emotionally vulnerable here, and smiles as he feels satisfied he has increased leverage to manipulate him.
And beyond that, something truly special. The potential of your bloodline. A new Vader. Now, I fear I was mistaken.
I've given everything I have to you. To the dark side.
Take that ridiculous thing off.
Snoke now adopts dominant body language and stares directly at Kylo. This is an intimidation display, intended to apply psychological pressure to destabilize him. And Kylo feels this, and distances and looks down before taking off his mask. This aversion is a psychological self-protective gesture, to reduce his direct threat engagement and emotional exposure. By breaking eye contact, he attempts to regain composure.
There it is. You have too much of your father's heart in you, young Solo.
I killed Han Solo. When the moment came, I didn't hesitate.
And look at you. The deed split your spirit to the bone.
Kylo now experiences an extreme outburst of emotion that manifests in facial and mouth tension when saying that he didn't hesitate to kill his dad. But when Snoke says it split him, he immediately distances and averts his gaze. And that's because he knows it's true, and looks away to again protect himself psychologically. Kylo is completely fractured and torn emotionally.
You were unbalanced, bested by a girl who had never held a lightsaber. You failed! Skywalker lives. The seed of the Jedi Order lives.
So Kylo expresses extreme facial and mouth tension as he prepares to attack. His amygdala has triggered his defense mechanism, causing his motor cortex to increase muscle tension, preparing his body for physical action. He tenses his jaw and mouth to increase his pain tolerance, sending powerful sensory signals through the nervous system that compete with and dampen pain signals traveling to the brain. This closes the gate on pain, reducing how much pain he perceives, allowing him to commit to the attack. He is fully intent on killing Snoke here.
As long as it does, hope lives in the galaxy. I thought you would be the one to snuff it out. Alas, you're no Vader. You're just a child in a mask.
Kylo experiences what's called hyperfixation when he looks towards Snoke, making extreme eye contact. This is attention fixation, and his amygdala locks his focus on Snoke in preparation for a potential attack. His facial tension and elevated respiration rate indicate that his defense mechanism is fully triggered here, reflecting intense rage. And although he has the impulse to attack, he recognizes that he doesn't have the power to do so, which is why he briefly glances at the guards. He's assessing whether or not he can kill Snoke. So Kylo does a strong exhale here and then tenses his mouth. He's dealing with extreme rage and tries to stimulate his parasympathetic nervous system to try and calm him down and self-regulate. But this fails. His rage is just too strong. And also he's in the freeze response here, and his brain reduces his motor function, keeping him still whilst he decides what course of action to take. It's why when he smashes his helmet, he does it so suddenly. The built-up adrenaline and motor tension discharge instantly as his motor inhibition stops, releasing all the aggression that he couldn't direct at Snoke.
Prepare my ship.
There's no light left in Kylo Ren.
So he pauses, looks at his mask, and then continues smashing it. And that moment is really revealing. The first strike is a discharge of built-up adrenaline, but the pause suggests cognitive processing. The mask no longer represents power. It represents humiliation and dependency. By continuing to destroy it, he isn't just venting. He's symbolically severing his attachment to Snoke and Vader's shadow. It's a really detailed and well-acted scene, and Adam Driver plays the role brilliantly.